Hey everybody, it's me Fadi and welcome to Fadi Aquarium channel. Today we are here at Reef Amoras to talk about one of the most common pests in Reef Aquarium, which is Aiptasia. Aiptasia is a type of pest anemone that can cause serious issues in your tank. It's because of how easily and how quickly they can propagate. The problem with Aiptasia that they can sting and kill nearby corals. If you can see one, most likely there will be many more. Luckily, there are many methods to help with removal and prevention. The most common way Aiptasia is introduced to the aquarium is through live rock and live corals. Aiptasia can be easily avoided by following standard quarantine procedures, dipping your corals, and removing the plugs and bases of the corals. Many hobbyists tend to just drop new corals into the display after a quick acclimation without any kind of dip or investigation. This will allow these pests and many others to get into your tank and multiply. Starting the tank with dry rocks makes sure that you start with pest-free tank. However, when using dry rock, you will not be able to add many of the beneficial organisms and bacteria. Sometimes, even with a lot of care, Aiptasia can be introduced to your tank. They can hide in the tiniest of crevices in your rock structure or in the skeleton of a new coral. They can start off so tiny that it is impossible to know if you have put one in your tank. There are many products, equipments, and animals that can be used to control and eliminate Aiptasia. There are some excellent products like Joey Juice Aiptasia Eliminator and the Magano one designed to kill Aiptasia and Magano. Other methods used is to inject hot water, vinegar, or calcium hydroxide directly in the mouth of the Aiptasia. These methods can be good to control a limited number, and you will need to use these methods many times and make sure that there is not even one left behind, or else the Aiptasia infestation will come back again. In my opinion, the best option to control Aiptasia is by keeping some fish and inverts that will eat these anemones. First, we have the peppermint shrimp. These shrimps are a great option and I recommend them for any reefer. They will cruise around your tank eating all kind of detritus, parasites, and most importantly, Aiptasia. They will eat any size Aiptasia, however, they are great at taking down little ones and keep help preventing an outbreak without you ever knowing. And the perfect thing about them that if you run out of Aiptasia in your tank, they will eat any aquarium food and wait for the next crop of anemone to grow. In a few occasions, and especially if the shrimps are not getting enough food, it may go and eat some coral polyp. Unfortunately, sometimes if you keep your shrimp fat and happy with normal food, they may show no interest in Aiptasia. Also, make sure that the aquarium doesn't have any aggressive or predator fish that can eat shrimps. The biggest problem with peppermint shrimp that there are many species that looks exactly the same, but only one or two species that actually eats Aiptasia. We need to look for Lysmata wardimani, as this is the true peppermint shrimp we need, and it comes only from the Caribbean. Copperband butterflies are one of the most beautiful additions you can make when it comes to Aiptasia elimination. They are voracious eaters when it comes to anemones and can take care of an infestation relatively quickly. Unfortunately, in addition to Aiptasia, copperbands can eat other anemones and feather duster worms. Additionally, copperbands are extremely picky eaters. They are known to be very shy while feeding and may need a wide variety of high quality foods presented before they find something they like. Copperband butterfly fish are also pretty stress born fish. Try not to keep them with other aggressive fast moving fish and make sure they are not housed with other similar looking butterflies. Despite these issues, if you have a large enough tank that is well suited for them, copperband butterfly fish is a great choice to eliminate Aiptasia in big tanks, and it's a very beautiful fish. Aiptasia eating filefish. Filefish are unique looking fish. The Aiptasia eating filefish is one of the most practical and is a great option for clearing an Aiptasia infestation. Relatively small, and that's make them a good choice for tanks that as small as 30 gallons. It's a shy fish They will need a few days until they are acclimated to their new aquarium, and once they are comfortable, they will usually start eating Aiptasia. As it with many other fish that eat Aiptasia, these filefish have been known to pick at polyps on corals from time to time. Bergen nudibranch. Bergen nudibranchs may be the least known solution for Aiptasia, however, it is the most effective one. These small sea slugs eat only Aiptasia and will not eat anything else. The combination of their small size and their nocturnal behavior means that you will rarely see any nudibranchs eating Aiptasia, but you will see the results over time. Once in your tank for a few days, the nudibranchs will lay eggs, and a week or two after that, the eggs will hatch and the babies will begin to feast on Aiptasia as well. One thing that makes Aiptasia so difficult to deal with is that they will hide and multiply when they feel threatened. But these baby nudibranchs are microscopic and will follow the anemones whenever they go. Unfortunately, once their food supply is gone, they will starve to death over time. If you can find them and remove them from your tank, it's always a great option to pass them into a fellow reefer who is also dealing with Aiptasia problems. These little guys can get really expensive, especially when dealing with larger tanks. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned and subscribe and like, and see you in the next video.